Hi, crafters, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 181. So I have my overhead lights on because I'm hoping that helps with the focus going in and out, but we'll see. But it also is creating a shadow here, and I don't know why. So I usually stamp in this area, so I'm hoping it's okay. And I'll figure out what that shadow is later. Okay, here's where we left off on Wednesday. So we have our base card. This one is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have our 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 piece of cardstock. This is, oh my goodness, Lemon Lolly. The square is 1.5 by 1.5, still Lemon Lolly. And then I did Daffodil Delight for our two base, for our two pieces that are 1/2 inch by 2 3/8. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. I am going to, for my background, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for my background, so I decided I was going to take these layers of beauty masks, and instead of using them as a mask as you usually would, I'm just going to use them as some abstract background. I'm not going to do any of the leaves. I'm just going to do the flowers as an abstract background. So let me go ahead and grab out, and let me grab, I have these corners, these alignment wheels that go with my stamp wheel. So I think that these will work good for keeping these in line. So instead of putting, you know what? No, I'm just gonna, since it's gonna be abstract, I'm not gonna worry about having it lined up too much. All I'll do is I will keep my card turned this way, and I'll kind of keep this on a line here. So that's as abstract as we'll get. How about that? Oh, I don't know what I have on there. Piece of schmuck. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll just kind of go like this. I'm going to see how much I have left on this brush from an earlier inking. Just blending that in a little. I think I might have moved it already. All right, so there we have a little bit of an abstract there. Let's do this. A little more abstract there. As you can see, I'm just kind of lining it up in the general area. In fact, let's just completely go off kilter. Because like I said, we're just making some sort of background look so that we have some background effect so that our card's not so stark white. All right, I think I will just leave it like that. Let me show this to you. Oh, that might be what my, no, it's not my phone. All right, anyway. You know what, I'm going to turn off the overhead lights because it's still moving around, so, and I find them very distracting. Okay, there. It just really washes everything out. So there, you can see I just have a little bit of a background look there. All right, so let's go ahead. I want to put some more there. I don't have anything on that edge, so let's kind of go like that. I don't have anything really right there. So let's go like that. There. All right, I'm going to stop now. So there you go. We have a little bit of a background image. So now when we lay these things down, you'll see a little bit of that behind there. Right. Sorry, there's just too many white spots once I lay that down. Then I'm going to get this corner over here. All right, I'm stopping now. I really am. All right, so we're going to put this down. We're going to put this here, and then we're putting these here. So I figured I would use the matching stamp set, Layers of Beauty. This is too long to put on one, so I'm going to do the You Make here, and then my heart smile down here. Now you can do that one of two ways. Let me put it first on a block so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can take your tape, like regular Scotch tape, and mark it up here so that you only get part of it inked. Since I am going to be using a spot, and let's see, I think I want to use green. I'm just going to be very careful, and you could also use here, let's just go ahead and use a post-it note since I have one right here. So we're going to cover up that portion of it so that we only get You Make. Inked on that one. I'm going to go right in the middle of this. Clean it off. And now I'm going to cover this up, cover up that You Make. And ink up the rest of this. Which is my heart smile. And there you have that. All right, let's put that there. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stick with the green, and I'm going to ink up a portion of this. Let me get out one of my bigger blocks. Now, yes, this block doesn't cover the whole stamp, but since I'm only using this part of it, we have enough on there of what I want to be stamped to cover it as much as I want to. So this part isn't even going to hit cardstock. Again, you might like getting it with the full stamp pad, inking it up. I don't mind using the spots. I don't think we'll have that many of a line. And it's such a busy pattern anyway. To me, it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead, go like that. And there we have that. And then I am going to keep this straight up and down. I went on a really big, excuse me, diagonal tear on my other examples, and you'll see that in a second. So here, I think I'm just going to go straight up and down. Okay, I think that's it. Let me put this over here, my little cleaning pile. Let's go ahead and grab out my seal. We're getting near the end. See, the red tape's coming up. All right, make sure I'm opening it the right way. I don't want to push it down yet because I don't feel like I have that. Let me bring it down so I can see a little bit better. I want to try to make it even top, bottom, and side. Sorry, being a little OCD there. Let's put this, eyeballing it right in the middle, kind of keeping the same distance on either side there. And I could pop this up, but I'm going to leave everything flat for right now. I think that was my tape going. Let me see if I can get one last little bit out. All right, and then let's go ahead. I have a few of these rainbow dots left. They're going away with the new catalog. I don't know if I mentioned this. They really, like, a lot of embellishments are going away. Now, I don't know if they're actually going away or if they're going to show up in the September to December catalog, but it's weird. I can't find the embellishments on a discontinued list or a last chance list, yet they're not in the new catalog that starts in March. Let me see. I have those two. I think if I put this one here, does it kind of get lost in that? I don't know. I feel like I'll put it right here. Oh no, I hit something on my fingers and I got a little smudge there. All right, let's just go ahead and leave that. You know what, now that smudge is bothering me. So guess what? I'm gonna put that over the smudge. All right, so there's our card for today. That very subtle background. Using those masks in a different way. You don't always have to create that image with the mask. You can use it as a background technique. All right, let me show you the other card I did. Where did I put them? They're over here underneath my alignment. All right, so here's this one. I use the, what is it called? Join together. Oh, drop. I don't know what it was called. Oh, did I not even put it back? Oh, it might still be in my... Oh, no, here it is. The Join Together embossing folder, which is also going away. So, let me put this all back up there, sorry. So, I did that. Now, this is white cardstock. This is just a panel. I actually took my Pretty in Pink pad and drug it across. So you can see there are some variations, and I took the white craft pad and drug it over. So when the card base was flat, the card panel was flat, I drugged the Pretty in Pink over it. And then after that dried, I let it dry for about an hour. Then I ran it through the embossing folder and got the embossing on it, and then I ran the white pad over that. All right. And here's this one. This, I use that, I think it's called Lots of Daisy embossing folder. And this stamp set, is it Pretty Florals? Pretty, I don't know. It's in the annual catalog, and I think it might be going away. But that's what that is, that stamp set. These greetings are from Simply Said. So there's our 3 layouts for this week. If you guys don't mind, give me that thumbs up. Share on your social media. I am 30 away from hitting 500. So if you have a friend who might enjoy my videos, have them sign up. Subscribe to my channel so they can watch the videos along with you and you could talk about it. Okay, I'm a little tired still, but have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.